Let's talk for a moment about connection and disconnection. As human beings, we need at least one other person in our lives, someone who is available and responsive to our needs. And that need starts when we're first born and continues until the day we die. We always need someone, and we constantly make bids for attention from another person, ideally from the person that we care about and that cares the most about us. When we get a positive response, we feel safer, more secure in the world as we face all kinds of challenges. So, what the research actually shows is that in happy couple relationships, the partners respond positively to one another 86% of the time. So, what does a bid look like? What does a response look like? Well, a bid can be anything from a facial expression to a touch to a question to any kind of verbal exchange that says, "Hey, I'm here. Are you there? Do you hear me?" And that's the bid. Then the response is an answer that says, "Yes, I'm here. I care about you. And I want to connect with you too." We want to be able to do that for one another. However, some things do get in the way, such as our past hurts, our feelings of rejection, our feelings of judgment, or feelings of being unwanted and unloved. Those experiences set us up to expect more experiences just like that. It's kind of like the guy who says to the girl, "You wouldn't want to go out on a date with me, would you?" And just the fact that question is phrased in a negative way indicates there's been some insecurity in terms of how confident this young man is that he's the kind of guy a girl would even want to go out with. But it's not just new people, new relationships. We all do that. We pose questions. We make bids that are stated in a negative way. For instance, you might say, "You never hold me anymore." If stated in a negative, will come across as an angry demand. It's a bid for attention for sure. However, it's disguised in negativity. Instead, if you said, "You know what? I'd love it if we could just cuddle for a minute," or "I could sure use a hug." Either of those statements would be a more positive bid, with no implied accusation attached to it. Learning to express your needs in the positive will help you get that positive response you're really hoping for. Dr. Sue Johnson, who's done a ton of work in emotionally focused therapy for couples, says the conflict is not what creates the problem in relationships. If you go back, the first thing that happens is the disconnection, and the disconnection then fuels the conflict. If you'd like to learn more about how to create a healthy romantic attachment, check out this next video.